How's it going, everybody? It is your reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world. That's right, it's Whawkins here, back with the solo content. Don't worry, everybody, the JoJos will be coming back. You're gonna have some video game VODs coming up here soon. And yeah, I'm just gonna be slowly getting back into the solo content on top of doing Weebs of the Ring stuff. So, with that all being said, I wanted to start everything by talking about this new series that just started in Jump. Just started today, mind you. So this is going to be a quick little discussion about my first impressions on this series, known as Alien Headbutt. Now, this got announced a few weeks ago, and already with the concept of wrestling aliens on an island, you've already got me hooked with that kind of premise alone. And then you come with me with this art. Like, I saw this cover page the other day. Not only just like the Jump cover page, but like the color page of the first chapter here with him like grabbing an alien's head, going in for like a punch and all that. Yeah, nah. Already you're selling me with the art and the concept, but how's your first chapter? Well, let's kind of gush a little bit about that. So already with the first panel, you've got me. So we meet our main character, Oga Shirokiba, and I've got the chapter right over here too to kind of help me along as we're talking about everything. But yeah, so we meet him at age 9, and he's a boy who just loves professional wrestling, where kids were trying to do like Kamehameha waves, or Getsugaten shows, or whatever have you, or even hanging up posters of bikini-clad ladies. Nah, he was looking at half-naked men trying to fight each other and all that. Yeah, now he loved it to the point where he wanted to do this when he grew up. Great concept already, because I'm already starting to see that the author understands how kids are that want to be professional wrestlers or who love professional wrestling when they're younger. Because yeah, he's practicing moves, he's pretending that he's like a world champion and all that. Like, he's to the point where like he gets super buff, super fit, super ready to become a professional wrestler, but you find out that he wants to just be a fisherman. Like, he's talking to his mom here, and we're already kind of getting a grasp of like who he is as a character. The contrast between him here and him in the cover page is very drastic, because it's just like, okay, you would imagine he would want to be a professional wrestler. Like, we speed through his origin story here, because, you know, once he's 15, he's like, all right, I'm just going to be a fisherman when I'm done with high school. But we see that he has a family he has to take care of. There's no dad. The dad died. There's like 4 other kids, a baby goat, and the mother. So he has to do what he can to get a good living for his family and make sure that they're able to basically survive and all that. But the family loves him so much, they don't want him to sacrifice his dreams and all that. So they pull some money together, they get him a ticket to Tokyo. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. He's got a tryout for one of the big companies in Japanese pro wrestling, at least in the story. So we're trying to play around with some names here and all that. So we're already getting, again, the dynamic that he as a main character has. Because once we fast forward to him being in the ring, we see that he's just like a crazed maniac in the ring. Like, almost like a John Moxley type character, where he's just like literally choking out the world champion with a chain and being like, yeah, no, rules are meant to be broken. This is a fight. I want to win. You're not going to be in my way and all that. We're seeing that he does have a different personality when a fight starts, especially when it's in the ring and all that. But again, he's like a straight edge person, because we find out, you know, he doesn't drink or anything. And he's doing all this for his family. So again, I'm seeing that the author at least did some sort of research to be like, okay, a lot of people sacrifice so much to become a professional wrestler, like time with their families, one of the biggest ones. Like, you see this a lot when like a wrestler is about to retire, but that's a whole other conversation for a whole other day. So yeah, Oga wins the world title and he heads back home. First time in 5 years, not only is he heading back home, but that he's talking to his family, because he made a promise: I'm not going to talk to you guys until I'm world champion. Until I can bring this title back to you guys, I ain't coming back. Y'all aren't going to hear from me, and I'm going to come back so that way we can live a happy life and you guys are good. Kind of sucks in that aspect, I'm not gonna lie, but it at least leads to what we're about to find out. But all these questions kind of arise to me. It's just like, okay, was the family cool with that? Like, will they have been fine if you had done that? Like, we just don't know. Maybe we'll find out in chapters 2 and 3 when he finally finds them and all that. But he meets this other guy on the boat. This guy's pretty cool. He won the lottery and all that. He's visiting home. seems like he's very happy-go-lucky, but I love this reveal that we get in the chapter too. There's this accident that happened, nobody's around for some reason, and then all of a sudden this alien pops up, kicks the other dude's head just clean off. Like, the dude's head is gone. Like, we get this double page of the alien like kicking the head, and then just, you know, posing like he's a JoJo character and all that. But like, yeah, the other dude's head is just gone. So now it's up to Oga to beat up this alien because, hey, why are you trying to fight me, dude? And we get a nice little flashback of like what really drives him, because again, it's all about family for him. He's a big fan of the Fast and Furious movies. That's at least something that gives him strength enough to beat up this alien, give it a nice German suplex, which he calls the Go to Hell, the GTH suplex. Great name for a move, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. Great name for your finishing move. I'm assuming it's his finishing move, because this is more of a dynamic move rather than that abominable stretch he was doing. But the chapter ends with like the alien stabbing him in his chest, and it's like going inside him apparently. So I don't know if we're gonna do like an inner demon kind of thing with this alien. What's really got me curious here is the fact that with the first page, before we get like the big double color spread and all that, the first page says that something landed on a certain island and all hell broke loose. But my thing is, why didn't nobody talk about this like within the confines of the world? You know, why did he not hear about this? Because, like, the island is now called Corpse Island. So, obviously, the world knows about it. Why doesn't Oga? Why doesn't Shirokiba? Or at least what his ring name is, the Hellhound? That's, like, one of the biggest questions I have right now for this series. I know I blitzed through a lot of this, but, like, it's a very simple premise that we have here. Guy loves professional wrestling, goes to be a professional wrestler for his family. Family is now possibly dead, question mark? Like, there's a big old question mark. Like, okay, are they all dead? Did some of them survive? Did, like, the sisters survive or something? Or one of the brothers? I really don't know. Again, we only got so much in this first chapter, but it leaves you enough to question these things. It leaves the hook in you to want chapter 2 and chapter 3 and chapter 4 and beyond all that. So I really hope this does well. I don't see it being a super long series, which is fine. We don't need 300 plus chapter masterpieces, okay? Like, if this is like a couple hundred chapters or like 100 something chapters, that's fine. Like, as long as you're able to tell your story, then go right ahead. But I really like this. I like the concept. I like the idea. I like the simplicity of it all. Because that's the thing. At the end of the day, you don't have to always be some sort of 10 out of 10 masterpiece. If you're something that's still got me hooked, still got me asking these questions, but got me hyped enough to want to see what more you've got, you've already done your job. You've already got a fan in me. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm just really curious about what we're gonna be doing and where this is gonna go too, because, like, again, I didn't expect the alien to go inside of him, so I guess this is gonna be his way to fight more of these aliens, because he did struggle against this thing. Like, it's not like he beat this thing clean or jobbed it out or anything. Nah, he struggled a little bit with it. And plus, they both kind of have the same, like, fighting style and all that. I don't know. I don't want to sit too much with it. Like, again, the art's great. The story already, as simple as some concepts are in it, it's some really good setup here. I'm excited to read chapter 2. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this opening chapter of this series so far. I know, again, only one chapter out, but I'm at least hyped enough to want chapters 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like, and beyond. So let me know down in the comments your thoughts on everything. And honestly, if you want more discussions on this series, so that way at least somebody's highlighting something new in Jump, and maybe we can get the ball rolling and make sure something does last longer than 30 chapters in Shonen Jump magazine. But hey, we can only do that by talking about it, by pushing it, by reading it, and by maybe focusing on it just a little bit. So yeah, leave a comment down below, like the video if I entertained you in any way, shape, or form, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all the wonderful content that I'll be having coming your way fairly soon. So as always, people, I've been your world champion, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I don't need you, better things are coming on the way.